If there's one thing I can't stand more than Jinder Mahal's back knee, it's a figure with loose joints, especially in the hips. I need my figures to stand. I need them to kick ass. I need them to deliver gut-busting kicks, boots to the faces. They need to fly. They need to jump. They need to run. They can't do that if their legs are all loose. Now this one, you can see, it's tight as hell. The right one, not so much. So, in this video, I'm going to show you how to take your loose figure joints, especially the hips, and make them tight again. Like Xavier Wood said, keep it tight.
Keep it tight!
So as you get a nice close-up of the Canaanites here, what did I do to fix this? Well, it was actually pretty simple. First of all, you need to get yourself some Mod Podge. What the hell is Mod Podge? Mod Podge is this white substance, and I know we're just all over the place with the innuendos tonight. Mod Podge is basically a sealer, glue, finish, whatever you want to call it. You use it to coat your figures when you're done making customs. You can make all sorts of artwork with it, and it comes in a variety of different sizes. So pick and choose what you want to buy for it. But anyway, get some Mod Podge, open that sucker up, take an old brush or like a Q-tip or something, and just get a big glob of this stuff. Locate the desired joint that you want to make tight again, in this case, the hips. Those little ball pegs in there, I don't know what it is about them, but they just sometimes tend to wear out. It might just basically be rubbing the inside of the leg to where it just can't hold a pose anymore. But for me, this Elite 19 cane, the hips have always been loose ever since I first reviewed the figure way back in 2012, 2013. God, it's so long ago. I remember trying to shoot a stop motion with this when it was time for the Elite 20 or Elite 21 Honky Tonk Man. This cane figure just wouldn't stand all that well. It was very tricky. So what you want to do is you want to take your Mod Podge and you just want to coat the inside of the joint. Now the nice thing is you can just tell it looks all white in there. It almost looks like white paint. Well, that's the good thing about Mod Podge, is that when it actually dries, it finishes clear, so you can't even tell it's there at all. Do be careful of certain paints, because sometimes it can actually dull it out. Like me, I have the flat matte base finish for this Mod Podge. So if you have a figure with like a shiny coat of paint, you want to be super careful with it not to get any of it on there. But seeing as how this cane figure in the hips, it is kind of a duller paint, it doesn't really matter. So coat the inside of the joint and then just kind of, flex it and work it around. Like I said, just go ahead and coat that sucker, but be careful with it. Work around the joints just so that it gets everywhere and let it dry. You could give this about a half an hour. I gave it 24 hours, and this is the improvement. Now, after this, I did go ahead and give it a second coat, and it was just as good as the left leg. But as you can tell, there was already just a huge improvement with just one coat of Mod Podge. This stuff is amazing. For me, it's worked for knee joints, it's worked for elbows, it works especially well for the hips like I showed here. I can't seem to get it to work for the shoulder joints and for kind of like the waist articulation. But hey, if you guys know any tips or tricks, let me know in the comments. But for now, the Big Red Machine is back in business. So yes, please share any tips you have in the comments below. Been really busy lately doing a lot of custom commission figures for people on Instagram and various friends that I have. These ones here are for Steinsenberg Custom. Made one of these also for Venomine Figs and Wrestling Hero Figs. So if you guys want to reach out to me for a custom order, again, I'm pretty backlogged right now, but you can reach me at thatguywiththegloves@gmail.com. I don't honestly know when I'm going to get back to doing stop motion and stuff like that. I've just been really burnt out from life and just a bunch of other crap going on. But I am really enjoying making these customs, and I got my big New York trip coming up this summer, so hopefully once the dust settles from that and I figure out some other stuff that's been going on, I can make a full swing back onto YouTube. But YouTube's just been pulling a lot of weird, stupid crap on creators. It's just kind of really discouraged me. But hey, Instagram's picking up with their new IGTV, so who knows what the future holds, man. But someday, somehow, I want to come back to making the content that I love and that you guys seem to enjoy. So, this was Chase from Burnout Inc. I'll see you guys next time.